Hello, my name is Honor and today we will be looking at something called fractions. Now what exactly are fractions? Fractions show a part or a section of a whole number or an object. Let's take a look at a few examples. Here I have drawn a few circles and I have cut them up by drawing lines in between them. As you can see, the first circle is cut up into 4 equal pieces. Now, I'm going to shade a few, or I'm going to cut up and throw away a few pieces. In this case, I'll just shade. So let's pick red. I'm going to shade for the first one. I'm going to shade one piece. So I'm just going to shade one section here. So in this case, I have shaded one section and there are 4 equal sections, so it's 1 over 4. Let's look at another example. In this case, I'm going to shade 2. So in this case, I've shaded 2 parts out of the 4 equal parts of the circle. Now, let's look at a final example. I'm going to shade 3 parts this time, just to make things more clear. Now this time I have, you've guessed it, 3 parts shaded out of 4 of the equal sections. Now let's look at the layout of the fraction and why we write it like we do. So this number over here at the top is in fact called the numerator. And the bottom number over here, the number 4, is in fact called the denominator, like so. Now, the numerator shows the number of sections that we have taken out, or the number of sections we have shaded in. It shows a part of the whole thing. So we can see here that we have shaded 1. So 1 will go at the top. And the denominator shows the number of parts that we have in total. So in this case, this circle has 4 total parts that are equal. So we write 4 at the bottom, and the denominator is 4. Same goes for this example as well. We have 2 parts shaded in, so that would be the numerator, and we have 4 equal parts in total, so the denominator is 4. I'm going to quickly look at a different shape to make things more clear. Let's take a look at a triangle. I'm going to draw a triangle on the side over here, and I'm going to cut it up into 2 sections, like so. And I will, let's say, just shade one of the 2, like this. Now let's make a fraction out of this diagram. I'm going to get my pen, and there we go. So this diagram over here shows that we have 1 part out of the 2 parts shaded in. So the numerator would be 1 and the denominator, because we have 2 total and equal parts, is 2. So it's half. And that's how simple fractions are. Now let's look at a worded example. Let's say we have a square. Over here. This is a square, and we have a character called Ben, and Ben has a piece of paper here. Now Ben decides that he wants to get a bit creative and he wants to start origami. So he folds this page up in half. And then of course he folds it again, like so. And then of course he wants to fold it again, so we make another cut here. And his last fold is like so. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 equal parts of this square. Now Ben decides to draw on, let's say, 3 of them. So let's take our pen and let's shade that in. So I'm going to pick another colour. So let's shade in 3. So Ben decides to shade in 3. He opens the page up and he shades in 3 of them. Now we have shaded 3 out of the 8. So this is 3/8 of the square folded. I hope you understood and I hope this lesson was helpful for you. If you have any questions, please do ask. Thank you so much for your time.